So remember what I said, Spirit are not bothered about time. You think it, they'll hear it, and they'll take it to the cards. So concentrate. It can be days after I've done this. It makes no difference. You need to concentrate on the deck and think of the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Do not deviate from the number that you pick because that just confuses Spirit. So stick to the number that you first think of. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Card 1. Card 2. Card 3. Card 4. Card 1. Your feelings are real and must be explored, right or wrong. There's a reason for these feelings. Good or bad, they have to be explored. Yeah, because you are a fork in the road and you have to decide whether you're going to go towards unconditional love or not. There's no going back to how things were. There is 2 paths forward. You can stay on the one that you're on or choose another. But you must follow your feelings because they are real. There is unconditional love waiting for you at the other side of this. All you have to do is step over the threshold. Make your choice and commit to it. There's no going back. Yeah. So, if you're not sure, do nothing. Chop wood, draw water. Know that true love will never desert you. Water sign feminine and fire sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Chop wood, draw water. Number 42 is mentioned. So let's get on with the day today, and sooner or later you will realise which path it is you need to take. Yeah. The number 31. What is that one? Yeah, 31. The Chariot of Fire. So again, fire sign. Possibly also 2 people born 1966 plus or minus 12. The 2 fiery horses. The way through is made clear. All roads are open and the obstacles cannot stand against the force of these celestial steeds. So whatever happens, you're not going to stop Spirit showing you the way towards fate. The time for contemplation is now over. So you've been doing the chop wood, draw water for too long. Take the reins of your life in your own hands and take action immediately. Your boldness will be rewarded by good fortune. So somebody's been avoiding this. Somebody's been pretending it isn't happening. You have to take action. Yes, you have free will. Don't force this, but be filled with the courage and confidence to go forward. Where in your life have you been moving far too slowly? And chopping wood and drawing water isn't going to get it. Card 2, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. That's brilliant if you're single, isn't it? You must not enter into any new situation before closing the past, and that's not a moral judgment, but with this card it says specifically, if you do not close one chapter before entering the new, this will not bode well for either relationship. Yeah, somebody's not committed. It may be a one-night stand, and I'm telling you now, if you try and treat it that way, it will not bode well. Somebody hasn't thought this out because they are in a codependent situation already, and they cannot commit themselves to this new love. It's not a happy situation. Like I said, that card specifically says it in the book about, please do not start a new relationship without finishing the last, because you will regret it. Someone cannot stand on their own 2 feet. But the new love is a true love. Yeah, this will cost you big time if you don't commit to one or the other and sort it out, because you have no foundations. Home is where the heart is. And if your home is in one place and your heart lies in another, you will be spiritually homeless, adrift. So be very careful. The number 50 is important. Yeah, masks, deceit is being used here, and it can't go on. Number 21. Masks both conceal and reveal, and when you don a mask, you present another face to the world, perhaps a part of yourself you do not dare show in everyday life. Ceremonial masks allow the wearer to embody the deity itself, drawing forth powers that can possess mere humans with divine inspiration. Some part of yourself that you may be repressing wants to be set free, yes. Look within and see what your alter ego needs to come to the surface. Be bold and let your true self emerge. Do not live a lie. This is about persona, self-expression and embodiment. Show your true face to the world. Who is it that you are, really? Card 3. This could be the one. You've already met the person that you seek. It could be the lad from next door when you was 12. It could be someone from college that you bump into years later. Or it could be someone that you've recently met now. But you already know this person. And it's going to be a success, but there will be control issues. Don't fear this. Feel the fear and do it anyway. If there's a risk involved, take it. 2 people born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. A new vehicle. But moving forward to success rapidly. Cancer is mentioned. the home and the ancestors. So you may be going home to where you grew up. But it will be successful. Those born on the 7th or the 25th, living or past it, for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. So feel the fear and do it anyway. Be like Dick Whittington. He left the village with nothing but the shirt on his back, his knotted hanky and his cheese sandwich, with all the village laughing at him behind his back, because he believed the streets of London were paved with gold. And he got there and he realised how foolish he'd been, because they weren't. However, he persevered with his dream and believed in himself and the relationship and became the Lord Mayor of London anyway. So he had the last laugh. So move forward and do it fast, because this could be the one. I was born on the 22nd, living or past. Date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. Yeah, to the sea. So some of you may have grown up by the seaside or across water. So beside or across water, you may be travelling across water. The number 7 could mean something, but to the sea is important. You may meet somebody whilst on holiday. You may bump into someone you once knew when you go to the seaside. Whatever it is, Spirit suggests this is massively important, because this is the one, and you have 2 major arcanas in a 2-card spread, which is a big deal. So you're going to meet the one, or you already have met the one you know already. Yeah. And it's the Horned One. This is, if you're female, this is your God. This is your man. This is the divine masculine. If you're a male, somebody's going to think you're God. So don't abuse that power, please, because the talk is also about marriage. So this is the divine masculine. He is the embodiment of the vital life force itself. His pose in this card is 1 foot on the ground and signifies his readiness to leap, yes, a leap of faith, forward into action. He holds aloft the talk, so somebody may be going to propose. A symbol of leadership and benign rule, for he is the Lord of the Beasts, who protects all living creatures. It's time to take command of the situation, especially if you're a man, with beneficence and confidence, so kindly and with confidence. If leadership is offered to you, accept it with humility and without false modesty. If somebody asks you to marry him, you say yes. Take care to respect those who look to you for protection. But when you say yes, remember that you must always protect the ones you love. This is virility, leadership and protection. You are under the protection of the Horned God. You need to speak up for an injustice. So it may be somebody that you once went out with and something went wrong. There was no infidelity or anything, but there was an injustice that took place. Card 4, if this is you, you are getting to know someone. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, this bond will deepen. So it's early days. You may just be at the smiling stage, but you will get to know someone far better. For some, this is getting to know your other half better than you ever knew. If you thought you knew them, something else is going to come out that makes you question if you ever knew them really at all. So, getting to know each other. Yeah, this is the feeling I was getting. So, if you are in a relationship where there is a Libra man, a Gemini man, or an Aquarius man, and a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn female, well done. Because he is logical, he is very knowledgeable, and he is very fair. She is very motherly, very generous, and stable. Not boring, stable. There's a difference. He is quick-witted, and she is good-humoured. So, if, however, you, as I say, are a couple that have been together for a very long time, and you are a female who enjoys the finer things in life and loves the stability, watch yourself, because you may need to seek advice, because there may be a partner who is wanting to cut you out of his life. There could be a doctor, a priest, or a lawyer involved, a female who wears your uniform, the female will be darker complexion, but she is very generous and friendly. Perhaps that's what he doesn't like, because he's very detached and doesn't like people being too touchy-feely. So he could be a doctor, priest, or a lawyer. But there also may be advice needed about this situation. So it could be simply that you're getting to know somebody and you need to ask a person's advice about what they think of them. I think it is an older couple. It's not like the first youth, if you like, younger type thing. There is probably a divorced man getting to know a female, an earth sign female, or or a widowed one, maybe. But if you're just getting to know somebody, it bodes well, because you may settle together. Yeah, don't think about it too much. I think for some of you, especially if you're widows, you don't want to commit to anything really. You do want companionship, and she will be very good for that. Don't plan it, and if you're a widow, you will know the past is gone, the future's not promised. You have to live in the here and now, and that's what that's about. So make the most of the here and now. If you died tomorrow, what would you regret? Would you regret not doing this? Then do it. 32. Number 32 may be important. Yeah, number 12 is karmic. It's meant to happen. What happens from it is another thing, but it is meant to happen. And maybe there's been some karmic situations in the past, so you may be a bit wary about getting to know someone. I suggest you do, because Spirit don't mention it otherwise. Mabon, which we've just had, we're just in now. It is time to count your blessings. You are poverty conscious. You see only lack, worry, and stress about prosperity. Let go of those fears by giving thanks for what you have right now. So that you might, if you're the man, you might believe that she's a bit too high maintenance for you. But don't worry about that, she can look after herself. Abundance, harvest, gratitude. You have everything you need, but you need to start sharing it now with others. Because the more you share, the more comes back to you. Trust me, she doesn't need your money, if that's what you're worried about.